right out the gate. I always wish my life was more interesting. I always wish something would happen. Something so big it would change my life forever. Be careful what you wish for. Blue Eyes by Lavender Payne. I'm Nicole Evans. I'm 16 and I suffer from anxiety, mild PTSD, and minor depression. I survived a school shooting at Columbine High. On, I'm sorry, at school, we were, it was just, I can't really explain it. It felt different already. On the way to school, on the bus, it just felt tense. I was the new girl at school, so I didn't really have many friends. So I usually just went to the library, and that was like my safe spot. It helped me calm down. It kind of eased the thickness in the air. It just, I can't understand. I can't quite explain it. It was just different. It felt different. I remember going to study in the library after class. It was after biology class. Um, we heard loud noises coming from the halls, and I just paid no attention. And then these two students came barreling through the door saying that one of them was shot, get help. I didn't really pay attention to it, honestly. Well, it was the end of the year. I thought it was some 16 prank they were just pulling. And then we heard gunshots in the halls and screams, and the librarian told us to hide. And in that moment, I knew everything was real. This was happening. This is why it felt different. I was lost and scared, so I didn't know where to hide. I just internally panicked. And I guess this boy had noticed because he told me to come hide with him. And we hid under the tables in the back corner underneath some old computers. No, I never met the boy. I'd never seen him before, even around school. I mean, I think I saw him in the hallway once, but it might have just been me. Well, he had kind of short brown hair. It was greasy, sort of, like it had a gloss to it. And he had beautiful tan skin and gorgeous icy blue eyes. They were just mesmerizing. Like I could just stare at them for ages. And his touch was warm and it made me feel safe. And his voice was so soothing. He grabbed my hand and said we were going to make it through this. We're going to live together. We're going to survive. We can do this. And in that moment, it felt like time had stopped. I believed him. Just goes to show how vulnerable I can be. And my thoughts were interrupted by gunshots and the doors bursting open. And to this day, the voicemen of the, I can't even speak. It just brings me chills. Their voices is, I'd rather not talk about it. I remember squinting my eyes shut, thinking it was a dream, and I felt a sharp pain in my thigh. And when I went to grip the source of the pain, it felt warm. And I was thinking, this can't be right. So I brought my hand back up to see what it was. And it was my blood. My own blood. And then I realized the blue-eyed boy had let go of my hand and was instead gripping his stomach. He had been shot. And I just had this ringing noise in my ear. I couldn't understand what they were saying. But when he got onto his knees and held his hands up, I knew he was begging for his life. And the shooter closed his eyes and shot him again. I remember screaming and crying out, and everything went black. From all the pain and the shock, I blacked out. And I woke up in a hospital, and my parents were there, and I was in a bed with wrapping around my thigh, and I was confused. I didn't remember anything after the doors had bursted open the second time. I didn't remember getting shot. I didn't remember any of it. I didn't remember him dying right in my arms, in front of my eyes. So I had to relive this pain again. Because I didn't know what was going on, I asked my parents, where am I? What's going on? They filmed me in. And I asked, where's the blue-eyed boy that was shot? I assumed he was shot. I was shot. So I assumed he was shot too, probably in the leg. So I said, where's the boy that was shot? Where's the blue-eyed boy? I described him and everything. And I went to go get a nurse to find out. And when the doctor came in, he told me everything that happened. Instead of getting shot in the leg once, like I was, he was shot twice in the lower abdomen. And I remember gripping my hospital blanket, scared of what this conclusion was going to give me. Best case scenario, coma. And I hoped he wasn't going to say those 5 words. Those 5 words nobody wants to hear. And he said, I'm sorry for your loss. At that moment, I didn't know what to do. I had questions running through my brain. 5 million miles per hour. It was, I couldn't handle it. It was between me. Why did I get picked? Why did I live? Why didn't he? Why did I live? And he died. He had a life and a future and friends and family, and he died. He said we were gonna make it. It means the both of us. We were gonna make it through. And he died. So now I'm stuck here in therapy with all these diagnoses. And he's gone. He's gone. And I used to wish something would happen because I was selfish over my life. And life is just cruel. So be careful what you wish for, because you never know when things like this can happen. Be careful what you wish for.